You helped me, Howard. 99% of my customers I met through you. So you started introducing me to one after another, and because of your recommendation, they trusted me. I met you through Ivor, Diamond, and Diane. And then I bought my first Rolex from you, either 83 or 84, when I got in all my trouble, and I got in all the trouble that anybody could get in, and I was on the run, and I was hiding out in Mexico, and I got caught, came back, cleaned up myself, and I said, I'm not going back. But the temptation, Howard, was so big because Brett was on a roll. Brett, I would come here to see my parole officer, and I would go to Brett's house, and he'd have kilos on the table. And I went to Cuba on vacation. I brought one box of cigars from Cuba and gave it to Brett because I had bought two. I gave it to Brett. A week later, he calls me. Yeah, and he says, hey, Scott, can you give me another box of those? And I said, you smoked them all? He said, no, I sold them. $25 a piece. And it went, ching, that's $750 for a box. They cost me 20 in Cuba. And I came back to Brett's house, and I said to him, this idea was just going through my head. I said, Brett, if I brought cigars, where would I sell them? And he said, at Howard's. And I said, do you think Howard would be okay with it? Oh, Howard loves us. It would be fine. I said, you think so? And I called you and I asked you. And you said, sure. I went back. I did my first buy from this Cuban guy in Guadalajara. I bought 40 or 44 boxes. And I came here to Chicago, and I brought them here. And you had a table here. The Dennis Rodman hair was here somewhere. Yeah, a couple of years ago you said, hey, you want that? I got it in storage. It's too bad that it should be worth a lot of money. It's too bad it isn't.